Hey gang, this is Aaron with Red Scorpion 6 Blades. Hey, want to do a little project today. What we're going to do is we're going to take a standard ASK6 and we're going to rehandle this for a friend of mine. He wanted to do some zebra wood, and what zebra wood is this. And what I went and bought 1/4 inch by 1 inch half by 24 inch zebra wood. So it's not really expensive wood, it's some good looking stuff though. I also am putting some this burnt orange liner on the scale. So we're going to epoxy that up. We're going to let these scales set. For pins, instead of using the standard hardware, what I went and bought was some copper tubing, and I cut it, and we're going to cut this down and put this in as pins. We'll epoxy these in place too. This is a 1/4 inch, and it's a tight fit, but it'll actually fit through the holes here. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill 1/4 inch holes in the wood. We're going to do 1/4 inch here. Obviously it's already got it. And then we're going to put these on, glue them in place with the liners, and do some handle shaping, and we're going to have a new ASK with some zebra wood handles. Anyway, we'll videotape the project as we go here, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay gang, what we're going to do is I'm going to glue this liner onto this block of wood, and we're going to make the handle. What I'm using is a DevCon epoxy resin. So I'm actually going to use the 5-minute on this part of it because it's fast drying. What we're going to do is we're going to set it on these blocks like so, and I'm going to put this wood block on top, and then I'm going to put a weight on top, and we're going to leave it and let it dry up and set, and then we're going to drill the holes and mark out the shape of the handle scales. Anyway, there you go. Okay gang, we've done the I've basically taken the slabs or the scales, and we've glued the liner on, as you can see here. So we've got a good dry base. I've sanded and evened out everything squared up. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark this. I'm going to trim up these edges, of course, but we're going to mark this. We're going to drill our holes, glue the handle to it, and we'll have both blanks done. I'll put the tubing in it, we'll glue it and set it, and then we'll shape this thing up. Anyway, here we go. Okay gang, as you can see, we've got our handle scales on. They are right now I've just got the tubing through it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flare this with a punch, and so that these things aren't, they'll be more permanent. But I want to wait until I grind and do all my surfacing before I do that. I mean, they're on there pretty tight right now. Pounded these into place. I mean, it's a tight fit. It's got a little bit of epoxy holding it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that kind of cure up, and then we'll take this to the grinder and start matching up the contours. Okay gang, this is I hit it on the grinder, or the sander actually, and we polished up, so we matched all the edges. We're going to peen this and set it, and then we're going to do some surface grinding. But so basically right now everything is matched up. We're going to polish this blade out. This will all be silver. We're going to do some hand sanding, clean this up, buff it out. I don't know if I'm going to put a mirror finish on this. I doubt it, because I just don't care for it. But I really like how the copper tubing is coming out. And you notice I just put two. I put the front and back. I didn't put a third one in here. I mean, you can. I don't think it needs it. I think if you're going to run a lanyard through this thing, you can do it at either place. But we're going to polish this out. I'm going to round this guard over some, and whenever I'm done with it, I'll come back and show you. Hey guys, finished up the project, and I said I wasn't going to put a mirror finish on it, but I kind of did. So Anyway, what I did was I rounded the edges. I thinned the profile of the blanks down. You've got your burnt orange liner in here. We polished this all up, and we've got our copper tubing, and we flared it. So it's flared to the degree it's not going to come out unless you drill it. So anyway, everything's tight, secure, polished, looking pretty. So I don't know, it's gonna make somebody a knit knife. I'm gonna give it to see if a buddy of mine wants it, and go from there.